Now let's talk about I will criticize the one very famous move, constructively, I hope. Yeah. So I'm always now seeing things and trying to understand how things work on my system, and I will show you what I'm talking about. So movement drill that is, let's call it pretty famous. Yeah. So this stuff. Võta käsi kinni, siis ta jah, siit, oota siia, ma lähen, rahulikult, nii, nüüd käsi alt läbi, pidaruks sisse, nii, okei, so so this is bad. Anyway, so criticism is that, how to say it? I'm not trying to be polite, but I'm just trying to figure out how to say it because it's been in my head a lot. So anyway, my bottom movement is unrealistic. Yeah. So what's the point? Well, what's the point of me just, or even maybe maybe like this. So that movement, you shouldn't do it. Yeah. Let's say it like this at the moment. That and it doesn't follow the jiu-jitsu rules I know, and positions we know that work, and so that's the problem. And also, so my movement in bottom is unrealistic, and the argument is if I'm doing something unrealistic, then against who he's learning to move, against unrealistic movement, and then also that you can maybe argue that, oh, but they do it from, underhook. Like somebody has underhook, you circle the head. I will show you this also, that Tom does it slow, and I show the underhook, but then I will also show you that you should not do the underhook like this. But let's call it on his knees. Yeah, so I have an underhook, Tom moves, and then usually he gets this, and now I have an underhook, wait, and and then does this, yeah? So, anyway, it doesn't matter. In a way, I would say don't do underhook like this, because this is what happens. So argument is my movement, let's call it unrealistic. In that sense, you clearly can do it because it's, but we can do it better. And the problem is he wants to get good in this movement drill, but he's training against a person who's moving weirdly in a bottom. And then the question is, what is his aim to get good at? Would it not make sense more that this movement drill could work against good movements in bottom, so both could drill good things? And that's, I will try to give you answer. So it's not only criticizing, but I'm also trying to offer you solution. So a couple of ways. One is more static on one side, and then we connect it to both. And you actually have a very good movement drill for both. So I'll show you. So this, I would go actually in, also for underhook, I would go into the hawking. That means they move. And one way would be, they just do this, turn. And I'm in good hawking, and everything is nice, and drill ends. They did a nice move, and I end up here, everything is fine, I have a wrist, I can escape, blah, blah, blah. So we do it one more time. So to this side, let's call it on flat, yeah? He can be on his knees or like this, but I do the hawking, and that actually helps me to get underhook. So, and then he moves again the same way. So I do the hawking, he moves, and we have this again. This elbow is nice, this is bad, this is good, and I'm totally okay here, yeah? So this is one way that you can do it. I do the correct thing, I turn in hawking, and that means actually this is easier for him because the hawking brings the head close. And he has easier time to step in over my head, and then he goes out the side, and I stay in hawking, yeah? And it's, if you do it on your own, it's not very easy to turn back. So I would also give you another drill that connects everything. but it's a little bit of pause between, but it makes it more realistic also in my part. So I will show you and we will do it. So this, go. And now I can't turn back, but I can do a baby bridge. Wait. I can do a baby bridge, free my shoulder, and then go in again. I can do a baby bridge, go in. Because I can't do the hawking right away. The shoulder it's weird. So I go in, I free, and now I go in again. Then, I can escape and I go in. And also this happens, I can already land the baby bridge. And now I go in. And now I go in. So this could be one solution to this, the better answer that we're trying and maybe makes more sense. Because he learns to deal with all the baby bridges, and clearly this movement is good. And if I make a big mistake, he actually gets an arm, who knows? But this, in a way, would make more sense. Maybe there's more stuff, but this is already a better answer. And that benefits both. So that's kind of the criticism and a solution. And like, in a way, I'm challenging the norm. And because I think this way doing it makes more sense.